So, yeah, there's quite a lot of players in the squad now. That means maybe some of them could be sold to other places. John, do you have any ideas on who should be sold, loaned out, that kind of thing?
Probably Moreno's going to be sold, I reckon. I saw Watford was 15 million or something like that, and that'd be a pretty good price for him. Like I say, he had a pretty good pre-season, and he's a good player, to be fair. But he needs game time. I reckon you either sell him or loan him out, and that's just. I think that's the only thing you can do with him now. More just the youngsters, to be honest with you. I don't really think we've got a lot of depth now in our squad, if you know what I mean. So like our first team's boss and the bench is okay, but you know, for playing in the Champions League and all the cups, it's going to take a lot of and playing the same system, we're going to need a lot of legs. So even the youngsters, like I'd like to keep Kent and stuff like that, but you've got to think, how can they develop if they're just going to be in the reserves, you know? So maybe Grujic as well, send him out on loan, because he looks good, but again, they need game time. So it's more just for me, Moreno and the youngsters.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyone else you'd sell? Oh, I can't really think of anyone else, to be honest.
No one's coming to mind. Pretty much the same, like just Moreno. You go.
So we've still got Markovic, haven't we?
Oh yeah, well he's going to get sold. Like
just maybe Ings as well.
To be honest, I put loan out for Ings if I can. To be honest, I think Ings he's a good player, but he's just had an awful time with injuries, you know. And will he play for Liverpool this season? Probably not. To be honest, if he's just sat there, maybe in the League Cup once or twice, but he'd be much better off going to a Brighton or a Newcastle or Stoke, someone like that. Fantastic move for him, to be honest. But I wouldn't want us to sell him just yet.
No, I mean, I'm same as you. I think with Ings, because he was so unlucky when he got injured, and I'd love for him to go on loan and then come back and actually, you know, maybe not be a starter but be a squad player, playing the Champions League for us, because his work rate, like even his recovery in that, and how to say, it's how unlucky he's been. I feel like he's never had a proper chance with us. Yeah. So for that reason, I think don't sell him, loan him. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
But
yeah. Another person that maybe for the cut is Flano.
Yeah, I mean, if he's content being on the bench or being in a second tier player,
he'd be like third choice, wouldn't he, behind Trent and Kleiny?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'd put him in ahead of Trent.
I wouldn't.
No.
Oh, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to have an amazing season this season. He's impressed me. Like, Flano didn't make it at Burnley. Didn't get a game at Burnley, mate. So, I don't know, man. Like, I love John Flanagan. Love him, but I don't know. I mean, you know, again, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I think Trent's the future, to be honest. I think Flanagan's he's obviously still quite young, but he's past the point of being that exciting young player now. Do you know what I mean? And he's had injury problems and all that. I mean, I'd love it. I want him to be a proper right back, and I love Kleiny as well. But
like a Wisdom, I suppose.
Right? Yeah.
But he had the better season, though, didn't he? Then maybe Gomez.
Maybe if we get Van Dijk, yeah, I would go with that. But to be honest, even that, you know, Gomez maybe even over Klavan. To be honest, like, I don't know, saying that Klavan's ball in for Solanke the other night was fantastic, but it was a beast. So there we go. Yeah. Again, let us know if there's any other players you'd like to sell or loan out. Let us know in the comment section down below. So the final question, really. Tom, what are your thoughts on the upcoming season? It's pretty exciting times.
I'm pretty optimistic. I'm pretty excited, and again, I'll save for the predictions, but I think we've got a realistic chance of challenging for the league, because we will have learned from last year. Of course, we were top early on, and at one point it looked like we did have a real chance, but unfortunately January was just horrible. But I think we've learned from that. I do think our defence is stronger. The way we finished last season gave me a lot of hope, not just clinching the 4th place, but the way we did it, going to West Ham. And it wasn't like nail biting stuff. It's like we went there, we did a professional job. It was 4-0 on like 70 minutes. And then Middlesbrough as well, they came to Anfield where they're going to park the bus. Yes. Did we score against them? Did we beat them 3-0 and then qualify the Champions League? Yes. And that's the thing, I look at it and say, the way we finished and the way we started as well, there's so many positives, and I think that's going to transfer over into this season. Champions League football too, I think that's only going to make us better. So I'm pretty excited. I definitely think a trophy. But.
Me too, mate. John?
Yeah, I think it's a big season this year because now we're the final pieces are kind of coming together. You know, like the last few seasons we've been bringing in like 8 or 9 players or whatever every season, and this hasn't really been working. And now to say that we only need maybe 2 players, we've 3 players. If we get these 3 players, that's good. If we get 2 of the players, Van Dijk and Salah, well, obviously we've already got Salah, but if we get Van Dijk, then it's kind of the biggest issues are fixed, right? So I think we're just at that point now where we are challenging for, you know, for trophies and maybe the title. But I think this is a big year for Klopp as well. He probably has to win something this year because this will be what is 2.5 seasons now, is it? Going into 2.5 seasons. So now he's had the investment. He's kind of got most of the players he wants. Now it's time to, you know, do it on the pitch. Which, even to be fair, he has been doing. We had a bit of a torrid time in January, like what we keep on saying, but he has really turned the team around. So I think this is going to be like the last push this year, and we're going to hopefully come away with something.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm well up for it, to be honest. I'm just the thought of Mane and Salah destroying defences all season. If we can't keep them 2 fit, I reckon we'll be sound. Because just having like the damage that Mane did is now doubled.
No African nations as well.
Yeah. Well, that's actually been moved to summer now, isn't it? So we don't really have to worry about that ever again, which is awesome. So there we go. So yeah, let us know, what do you think about the pre-season? You know, all the questions will be in the description below. If you want to answer them as well, feel free to. If you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also click the bell if you want to get notifications of all of our, when we upload shows and all that kind of stuff. Check out Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, we will see you. We've had a bit of a break, so we're going to be busy boys this week. We're actually going to have a couple more videos out. We're going to have obviously the Watford preview for this weekend, and also our Premier League predictions show. So that should be funny, good for a laugh. So yeah, make sure to check them out. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Up the Reds.